Good morning, beautiful beings. How are you doing? I want to tell you the first part of something very important. It is so important. There are many things that I tell you that I say, well, I'm just going to say it. But I know that in some cases I tell you things that not in all cases you will know how to take advantage of. However, I give them to you. That is not because they are neither better nor worse, nor good nor bad, but because it is like in the first day of class, in first grade. The teacher comes in and says, well, guys, today I am going to tell you something that I am passionate about. We are going to learn the square root, and the kids, look who is coming here. Good morning. Good morning. And the kids are going to listen, and they are going to see the explanations. But they are going to lose it. They are not going to enjoy it. They are not going to understand it because some things are missing. Today I am going to tell you the first part of why all symptoms are produced, not because someone may have a symptom. Pay attention to what I am going to tell you, why all the symptoms of the earth are produced, and why do I say the first part? Because in order to understand the second part, which is the most profound, the most beautiful, the one that made the humano-pointed consultants cry in the last gathering that has just ended in Bariloche, a first experience is required, a first practice of having accompanied many people through the pain of the symptom to wake up. It requires that a consultant has lived the experience of attending and seeing how reality works, how creation works. If I tell you that the past creates the present, everyone will agree, as long as they possess a level of consciousness that is not the typical Western one. The typical Western one does not even recognize that the past creates the present. But if I tell you that the past creates the present, most of those who are watching this video would probably agree, because they are watching this crazy man for a reason. But after practice, after changing scenes many times in space and time, one reaches greater conclusions. And there are laws, there are numbers in the unconscious mind, in the universe, there are rules, and one reaches deeper conclusions. One of them is that the past does not create the present, but the past and the present are happening at the same time, and they are an interaction code. That is, in the same way the past creates the present has the ability to create the past according to that present. The universe has a single pulse. There is a personal Big Bang. Confirmed, right? The universe has a single pulse. There is a single Big Bang. The Big Bang is personal. And in that time we create virtual scenes that here appear to be alive. They seem like experiences where there are many actors and many things. But everything is vibrating energy created by codes. A part of that code that is used to create is a bubble of space-time that is in the past. In this first part that I am going to tell you today, there is a part of the law of the symptom. But in reality, the law of the symptom is that deeper side that I transmit in mountain gatherings, as I just told you, for those who have already experienced many things. Because if not, it is not perceived, it is not understood. As I tell the learners, that is like a brown belt in martial arts. But in every symptom, a certain scene is happening. That certain scene has many components. There are two codes that you have to take into account. The first one is the tone of the component, and the second one is the strength of the component. the tone of the component. What the scene behind the symptom is about is what I am going to tell you in this video. But the second is the power, that power that an emotion has. Let's see, I'm going to tell you two emotions. One, I hit the car. Two, my brother died. Do you realize that in both cases I felt emotions and that they have a very, very different power? Well, that's how it is. There is one thing that is called power. There is one thing that is called power in the creation of the universe and in the acts that we create in the universe. That power is known as karma. Karma is the creation force. The greater the emotion that was kept inside, the stronger is that need for creation and the consequent creation. But there is also a tone, there is a plot. Not every powerful scene is going to be equally powerful. Not every romantic movie is the same. Every drama movie is not the same. Every action movie is not the same. They have a level of action, of drama, or of romanticism. But the story behind is different. Well, that story, that script is the second component of emotion. And we call that second component of the emotion, the soul, we call it memory. That memory is the one that I come to tell you today that has a certain code for all symptoms to occur. If that is not behind the history, there is no symptom. With this joy I transmitted it to the earth the day I came to that conclusion, which I repeat, what I am going to tell you is the first part. The second part comes after the experience, and that's when one says, wow, how did I not realize? How did I not see it? Well, that code of emotion that first part has a law, and it says that all symptoms occur when in the scene that is taking place and from which it arose. That scene reminded of events that led to death, and or to the separation of the clan, and or to the danger of separation for being frowned upon, for being identified with someone from the clan who was frowned upon, and therefore he was left aside. He was the bad guy. He was the dangerous one. He was the scammer. He was the rapist. He was the abuser. He was the unfaithful one. He was the one disliked by the clan. Remember, no matter what is happening in the scene where the symptom began, the key is in finding the previous scene where the same happened. You have to pay attention, and you will see that that scene, no matter what, is the memory of another previous scene that had similar components. But in that other scene, a separation or a death occurred, obviously including the unborn. Obviously, the separation is a death. Or something happened that made me go in the direction that would make me be frowned upon by the clan. So that is my little gift for today that I hope will make you think and enjoy. That begins in mom's womb. You can find all the information at humanappointee.com. I love you. Thank you.